So today we're gonna talk about infectious disease. Well, infectious disease is about transmissible disease caused by pathogens, as they are from the infected to the uninfected, reducing effectiveness and functions. And more with that, we have another one they call non-infectious disease, meaning disease that are not caused by pathogen, but they can be cardiovascular. For example of that, lung cancer, inherited or genetic. And we have another example of that called sickle cell anemia or deficiency disease caused by malnutrition and mental disease.
Next, I'm going to talk about some example of infection disease. And in this case, I'm going to pick up malaria. Malaria is mosquito-borne infectious disease caused by Plasmodium parasites. And parasites are spread through the bites of infected female Anopheles mosquito. Transmission can be through female Anopheles mosquito, blood transfusion across the placenta, reuse of unsaturized needles, and this disease can be contained in our body for like a week to 1 year. Site of action or places that this disease do affect in our body is liver, red blood cell, and brain. Sign and symptom is fever and nauseous, headache, sweating, spleen enlargement, muscle pain, and classic symptom of this disease is paroxysm, or you will sometimes experience cold, followed by shivering and then fever and sweating. How to prevent this malaria is first put up the mosquito net when you sleep. Second, you can do the mosquito control by decrease the level of transmission mosquito by spray oil in the breeding grounds. Second, you can put lotion on your body that prevent mosquito bite and use the drugs to prevent parasite infection people. Treatment, use of anti-malarial drugs to treat the infected by inhibiting protein synthesis and sexual reproduction, thus preventing the parasite spreading within the body.
Okay, for the next example, I have cholera. Cholera is a waterborne disease that occurs where people do not have access to proper sanitation, a clean water supply, or uncontaminated food. This disease is caused by a pathogen organism called Vibrio cholera bacterium. Transmission is by foodborne, waterborne, fecal, oral route. The incubation time is 2 hours to 5 days. Side of action is wall of small intestine. Symptoms are severe diarrhea, loss of water, and salt dehydration. To treat cholera by oral rehydration therapy is drinking a solution of glucose and salts to rehydrate the body. To prevent cholera by sewage treatment, provision of clean water pipes that is chlorinated to kill bacteria.
Okay. Next we're going to talk about HIV. HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. It is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infection. It is spread by contact with certain body fluids of a person with HIV, most commonly during unprotected sex or through sharing injection drug equipment. The human body can't get rid of HIV, and no effective HIV cure exists. So once you have HIV, you have it for life.